Merlin is so snotty.
That's what I remember. I remember snot on the face. And
not the best memories.
And
wasn't it Marvin?
Yeah, it was Marvin you saw.
It was
yeah,
Marvin,
yeah. It was the
this
same one.
Okay.
Same one. But yeah, he does get. It depends on how long he's been out of the water. The longer he's been out of the water, the snottier he gets. Because every time he goes for a dip, he washes most of it off. You are mates for life, you two now, I think, aren't you?
I think he likes your beard, Jake.
Yeah, I think he does. I think he does because he's not used to a beard. But it's funny because certain people, and it's not many. I've only he's met hundreds and hundreds of people. It's just certain people he sometimes goes a bit funny with.
Yeah.
Just like dogs, you know.
I trust animals.
Yeah, that's and it's how you're relaxed with him.
oh yeah.
So he's relaxed with you. That's what it's all about. The pick up on body language more than anything.
I think it's also the smell of people as well.
Yeah.
My German Shepherd, there was one person that he hated, and he was really nice with everyone. And
Yeah.
I think it was because the person kept ferrets.
Ah,
And
yeah,
he
it
must
could
have
be, yeah.
smelled, you know.
Could well be. Ferrets stink.
But shake his hand.
Come to this side, mate. Come over to this side. Just show him your hand and he'll give you a flipper. Yeah. Oh, and he goes in for the kiss as well. You can just feel how strong those flippers are.
Yeah.
Very powerful. Oof. And sometimes he kisses you without so much ferocity. He's nearly broke my nose before. So enthusiastic with that kissing, aren't you, Mark? You are.
They are lovely. He's a superstar.
He's just a brilliant sea lion, this one. We couldn't do this with the other two. I couldn't trust them like I trust him.
Yeah, they're all wild, aren't they? You know, even...
any animal with teeth can bite.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's like I've got 2 cocker spaniels at home, and I trust them 99%. We've got a little one as well. Our little lass is only 20 months old, and she's all over these dogs. She swings off their ears, she pulls their tail, and they're good as gold with her. But there's always that chance.
Yeah.
The little one, she just puts herself away.
Yeah.
She goes and hides if she's in their vicinity.
Looks like it's been a bit sick.
No.
Just a bit of drill. Just spit.
It's
yeah.
just what he wants to spread all over your face,
That's it.
Jake.
Go on, blow it.
So,
Bruce messaged me saying, you know, because you had an issue with the mic or something. The power went off briefly and then it came back on again.
Oh, is
there
that?
we
Oh
go.
no, it wasn't that. The batteries had gone on the mic.
Oh, was it?
The batteries had gone. That's why I went back
Does
off.
Alan know the power has gone off at sea line?
I'll go and check the pumps after this. I didn't know, no, but my mic was working all the way through that show, though, wasn't it?
When you popped out and then you went when you came back out the second time, I was like,
It's still working now because the freezer's still on.
yeah.
So it's maybe tripped. I'll go and check the pumps after this.
Yeah.
You see, you're a calming influence on him, Jake. You should come more often. He hates me talking to other people.
jealous.
He gets jealous, so yeah, it's good now because you're giving him the attention. So I'm talking to Joe, so he gets frustrated.
He's still getting frustrated.
That's the problem with the little one. I had the little one out on that stage just for the start of the show. But the problem is, the moment I turn the mic on and start talking to the audience, he gets fed up. Because when I'm training him, I'm going, good boy, well done, reassuring him all the time. You switch the mic on and start talking, he's like that. And you see him, and he starts biting everything. He just gets, but it's frustration. It's not aggression, it's frustration.
I would imagine it's a mixture of frustration and wanting the attention,
Yeah,
even if
it
it's
is.
good or bad.
If it's negative, exactly, mate, exactly.
Look at him spreading
Negative
his legs
attention,
out.
positive attention to them, it's attention.
Yeah.
And that's all they're bothered about. They
How
don't
did
care
you
if
get
it's
into this,
positive.
then?
My parents were both zookeepers here.
Oh,
I used to live
okay.
just over the road, and I never wanted to be a zookeeper because I smelt my mum and dad every time they came in from work and thought, that's not for me. But I started here when I was 12, having lied about my age, just chopping fish and help. We had dolphins here at the time, and the sea lions were in a smaller pool at the top, and I just fell in love with the place. I just fell in love with the dolphins because my parents had looked after every animal there is going, but they never looked after sea lions, so it was a bit different. And then the dolphins moved in '93, which put pains to my dream of being a dolphin trainer. But I started off, when the dolphins moved, I got moved up to the parrots, and I had no interest in parrots whatsoever. Didn't want to work with them, but the boss said, I said, I want to work with the sea lions. The boss said, well, I'm going to make you work with parrots. I said, I don't want to work with parrots. He said, you work with parrots. If you can work with the parrots and show me you can work with parrots and do a good job, I might let you play with sea lions. And I did 2 weeks up at the parrot show, and I absolutely loved it. Fell in love with parrots, and that was it. I didn't want to work with sea lions no more. I just wanted to work with parrots. And then after working with the parrots for 6 months and proving I was all right at training them and looking after them, although I spent most of my time staring up a tree trying to get one to fly back down to me, the boss went, right, I want you on sea lions now. And I was like, I don't want to leave my parrots. He went, well, you're going to come down and work with sea lions. I've been here ever since.
So when he lies down and puts his legs right flat, is that him resting his back almost?
Yeah, just, I'm bored.
Yeah.
I'm bored. I'm bored of sitting here and doing nothing. Come down here. Come down. Now, can you lay down for me? Lay down. Good boy. Lay down, relax. Good boy.
Now, can I sit next to him?
You can? Yeah, come and give him a
Yes.
stroke. That's
Hey, buddy.
it. Good boy. Good boy, Marvin.
Hey, Marvin.
How about that? You're a good lad, aren't you?
That's just recording so I can take screenshots.
Yes,
of it.
yes.
Yeah. That's a nice thing to do, isn't it?
Hey, Marvin.
You're good boy. Now,
See-
can you roll over without rolling on Jake? Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that. Sorry.
So Jake really likes otters.
Oh, I love otters. They're amazing.
And
meerkats.
Meerkats as well,
yeah.
yeah.
do you need a hand? You all right?
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Give him a fish to say well done.
Oh, snake. Ready? Catch.
Give him another.
Yeah, I was going to look for an otter sanctuary or something, and maybe Jake could volunteer, you know?
They've got giant otters at Chester Zoo. I know it's a bit of travel for you
Yeah,
guys, but
it
Chester Zoo's amazing. They've got their giant otters are in their old sea lion pool because they got rid of their sea lions. They've got giant otters. We've got 2 lots of otters because we've got the Asian short-clawed up there, but we have wild otters on the park. They're in the lake at the bottom,
Oh, okay.
but they venture up here all the time. And a few weeks ago, I just heard all this shrieking in the crowd, and one's running along the front of the stage.
That's just fantastic.
And
though,
then
isn't it?
yesterday morning, I came here. They make us park right over on the far side. The staff. Now we're busier. We normally park at the top of the car park, but now we're busy. They want us parking right over there, so customers can park there, obviously. And I pulled up, and as I was pulling onto the car park, I just heard this eek, 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 eek. And there was this otter frantically running up and down trying to find a gap in the fence. Because it obviously got onto the car park and couldn't find its way back out again. But they're breeding really well. They've got there's a lad that comes with his camera all the time. He's a photographer called Dan. He's off work sick at the moment after having an accident, and he comes down here all the time with his camera, and he's got photos of the kits down there. So they're breeding on the lake, which is
That
amazing.
is really good, isn't it?
Cool. It's
Just
cool.
goes to show
Such
that
cool
there's
animals.
fish there and everything. It's
Yeah.
good, yeah.
And that river that they were in was so badly polluted a few years back that that most of the wildlife in there was just wiped out. But Flamingo Land have been doing a lot of work to try and clean it all up, and it's obviously working.
Yeah.
Because you don't get otters if there's no fish.
No.
Simple as that.
Chill out.
No, he just wants more fish, Jake.
I know he does.
He's like, I'll do everything for you.
You're a good boy.
Yeah.
You are a good boy.
So we'll leave you to get your lunch now.
Wave. Like cleaning filters time for me. Whoa, the glamorous side of the job.
Gotta
Yeah.
be done.
That's the only bit that, like, when there was an experience of being a keeper, that's the only bits that I don't like is cleaning stuff.
Well,
and
that's the thing.
poo and that sort
With
of
our
stuff.
keeper for a day, that's what they make you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do keep for a day, they have you shoveling
Yeah.
poo
It's-
and
it's-
doing, and it sort of does open your eyes a bit that it's not just all playing with sea
Yeah.
lions.
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like my mum said about it, and
Yeah.
I was like, I knew instantly what it was going to be because
But
When
he wouldn't be
people
able to
don't-
manage it.
No,
Oh, I
that's
wouldn't.
it, physical
But
side of it.
people
Yeah, yeah.
wouldn't- People wouldn't think about that sort of stuff.
When we get applicants here for jobs, we like anybody who's got horses, because we know if you've got a horse, you
put up
can
with
do
the
all the
smell.
mucking out.
Yeah.
You can do all, because it's hard work having a horse. So anybody who says, "Oh yeah, I've got a horse," we sort of think, "No, they're not shy." Because there is, I mean, with these guys, it's lucky for me because it's a lot of just cleaning filters. I have to scoop up the odd poo and rinse it away with a hose, but that's fairly easy. With some of the other animals, rhinos, etc., there's a lot of shoveling.
There's a lot of shit.
A
Yeah.
lot of shoveling. They produce a lot, don't they? I mean, you produce quite a bit, don't you, mate? But luckily, I've got a good filter system that gets rid of most of it.
They're just so lovely, aren't they?
They're brilliant animals.
Yeah.
They're an absolute privilege to work with. They really are. rewarding because the more time and effort you spend with them, the more you get back in return.
And he always looks happy. You know, it looks like
Yeah.
he's got a little smile on his face.
He's used all they really want from you is food and attention. That's what they want.
So a dog.
They're like a dog, yeah.
Or a child.
Providing they've got enough food and enough attention, and with the dog enough exercise, they're happy. If they're lacking in any of those things, they'll let you know pretty quickly.
That is just like our dog Kira. She is, you know, little Jack Russell.
Oh, you got a Jack Russell, have you?
Yeah, Jack Russell, Pattendale.
Oh, Jack Russell Pat, nice.
She looks like a Doberman
Does she?
because she's
Mini
tan
Doberman.
Yeah.
and black. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Right, you come on, Marvin. You can go back in the pool for a bit. Go and play with Merle. Oh no, you'll have to go play with Matteo. Sorry, I'm forgetting which sea lions where.
Finally.
Go on, you go. Good lad.
How quick that was. He's like,
I
yeah!
know.
He's off. Yeah.
So I
no.
saw the other pool at the back when we were standing down the bottom.
Yeah.
So do you use that when it gets really busy? Because it looked like there was seating
Oh, the
all
back
around
area. No, it's all been condemned, that inside area.
There. Oh, was it?
We used to do the shows inside, but the wooden area, the sort of sloped wooden area where people used to stand to watch the show,